Oh, we didn't do pest control tonight, I forgot.
Oh, we didn't do that, yes. Hello, Chris. Okay, call to
Chris, how
order
are you?
at 6:03. Okay, I don't know how long a meeting this is going to be. I have not heard from Lisa. I'm hoping she'll be here. She's supposed to come with the updated plans.
Oh,
Mike isn't gonna make it. So it looks like it would be just us.
okay.
Let me just text her and see if she is coming.
So Chris is here somewhere?
Yeah, he just stepped out.
So, are you coming tonight? Okay. All right. So as we had discussed, though, we might as well just touch base on. Yeah, Chris had some interesting information there with the property.
Oh,
Since we're having a problem with the deed, we will not be building by Fire Station 2. We will be looking at expanding here in two different ways, which we're supposed to get two different plans from Lisa. Hopefully she'll be here tonight. In the meantime, has everyone had a chance to review the minutes?
did.
They did,
I
okay.
am mentioned as seconding something, but I'm not listed as attending. And that was for 2 weeks ago's meeting where the minutes
Okay,
were, right?
let's see.
So I think I'm just missing from up in the top.
Yeah, you're just missing up on top, okay. Okay,
I was second guessing myself because I know I missed something and I thought, is this the one I missed?
no, that's not,
Okay, I'm good, yeah.
okay, we'll correct that. Was there anything else that you noticed?
Nope, that was it.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as corrected
For April 28th,
for April 28th.
I will second.
okay? So, any, discussion? Hearing none, is everyone in favor?
Yep.
Aye.
Hi.
And, okay, and how about the May 4th meeting, minutes? Those were kind of short.
Yep.
They weren't as detailed, we didn't have the video.
And it was a brief meeting.
It was a brief meeting, it was very quick.
I'll make a motion to accept the May 4th minutes as written.
Okay. Do I hear a second?
Sure.
Okay, any discussion? Hearing none? Or, everyone accept?
Yes, aye.
Okay. All right, that has to be corrected. Okay. Now, Chris Siemens has done a lot of, work about the trees, regarding the trees that need to be taken down, and he was,
Yeah, but that's at the existing fire station.
oh, that's true.
Yeah, so it's nothing
That's
to
at
do
the-
with back
right.
here.
That's not back here.
We talked about here a year ago. Now,
Yeah.
that's where having Frank potentially come in and then we're gonna talk to, was it next door? We thought some of the trees might be on their property, but they should go.
No, that's at the existing,
Okay.
yeah. But there are trees here that have to be taken out too.
Well, yeah, we can't build a
But-
fire station,
right.
so that's, the trees coming, that's more from a insurance standpoint,
Right.
whatever you wanna talk about.
Okay, okay,
I mean, I think he's probably gonna get a estimate for the trees here also,
right.
Really?
so we'll have to ask him.
Sorry, Dennis. Okay, she was showing
Did you, we're talking about trees, I know she rose right up the subject with the trees at the fire station, but we're not building there, but we need to get the trees out. Are we gonna do that here
Are we?
also?
Yep. Galen, is that light off?
I'm off that.
You didn't shut it off.
I didn't?
And we'll talk about that later. Made me set the alarm off. Anyway,
Oh, I'll talk to you afterwards.
yes, but I mean, again, they probably have to come out anyway, but it all depends on, kind of depends on the plan.
Plan
So-
and what we need it for, cause I know we were talking about the parking lot and all of that.
Oh, yeah, with the apparatus vehicles,
Right, cause they're gonna have to come in and
I think
turn,
even with one of our original previous incarnations building back there, there was some trees needed to come away.
Oh, yeah.
For the same
Right.
reason.
Yeah.
okay.
right, okay,
I think it's really gonna dictate too on whether we can get it right away off of Thurston Road or not either. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, the trees still have to come out regardless.
it's just a matter
And that
of-
would really dictate that the trees had to come out. The other thing, and either way, it's going to prompt a conversation with Joy. Because by law and, meeting with the town forester, you can't take a boundary tree, so the boundary would be the roadway, so. And everybody knows that the winds in white pine, the second we clear out every tree and then we leave just a row along that wall, it's then very first storm, she's gonna be blocked in, and there subsequent storms after that, the tree's gonna be coming down across the roadway, so
100%.
it would be nice to be able to take every tree, so.
right,
It would actually make it better for her for, thawing out and melting and snow and, in the wintertime too. The sun would get in there where it doesn't now, so,
Pick it up, brush.
yeah, cleaning the roadway, the debris that probably accumulates in the road, so. So I mean, if that's the direction we wanna go in, then I will make a point of starting the conversation, the dialogue with
With the-
abutter, with the neighbor, so,
Agree.
okay,
which
yeah.
may turn into a conversation about the cemetery.
Oh, probably, it probably will,
Okay.
okay. Okay, still haven't heard back from her, or did I? I'm waiting to see if I hear back from Lisa, I haven't heard from her, she's supposed to bring the plans, the 2 sets of plans from Patco. And
So they're drawing up this plan?
as far as I understood, yes, but it was gonna be in both ways.
Two variations that we
Two
discussed.
variations, right, the one on the side, going on the side.
L
and
shape
the other,
versus the other
yes.
Is that the one that had the note not to scale on it? Or is that a different?
No,
does it
this is
have
a different one, no, this is a
Okay.
different one,
Last week at the fire station.
Yeah.
right.
That one did have not to scale on it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That was the hand-drawn one.
Yeah,
This is
Just
it.
updated with the room sizes.
Right,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was this one.
yeah, the hand.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
updated it with like the
Scale.
dimensions.
Yeah.
Were you guys at
I-
the meeting at the?
Yeah,
you
we
guys
were, yeah.
At the fire station?
I threw that one
I thought
away.
you were.
Yeah, we were.
So you didn't get that?
No, we got
That came out.
we got that version
Yeah,
that
it
came
came
after.
after.
Can I see
Do I
that?
make copies?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
just take
this
a look
came
at it.
No,
after.
to make copies,
That came after,
140 feet.
And then we, obviously, we talked about
Right.
doing it that way too.
Yeah, because Heidi probably want one too, so.
Which either way, it's still gonna be 140 feet,
Right.
cause it's
Right,
60
either
feet
way,
wide.
that's right.
So even if you turn it, and you add that 60 feet to the 50.
I'm just trying to orient myself.
It's still
So
gonna be-
Is this like this? This is like the meeting
So this
place
would
and that's
be,
the,
like, this
The
way
meeting
your
room
thumb
is
is
right
this
here.
town hall now.
okay, okay, so straight out the back and this presumes that we're gonna go
Yeah,
out
that
that
would be that
Okay.
way.
Okay,
The far gable end.
yep.
right, and that was the 140, right, it comes out to 140, that was straight back.
Just make some copies.
Okay.
There they come.
And here they are.
Hey,
I just text you back, but it wouldn't go through,
No cell service.
no cell service.
No, not here.
No, exactly,
No cell here.
Huh?
this is perfect, so Elkingham has great cell service.
It said unable to deliver notice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Were you able to,
They're working on it, so he's got it They had a golf tournament today, they had to go to, so we can finish it, but
You need one time?
as soon as I get it back,
You need it, buddy.
you guys, it'll be the next few days, I'll email it out
You
to
guys need
everybody.
this, I think you based your stuff off of
Yeah,
that,
no, I
right?
have it,
Okay.
yeah, actually, I have it in
You
the print. Yes, so it'll be a couple of days and then he'll give it to me and I'll email it to everybody.
So where are we with Bergeron? How do we,
Mike was gonna ask him about, for drafting or the architect.
well, yeah,
In
we got
case
Lisa.
Lee, right, and, in case Lee is booked out through August.
So he's out of the
But he
picture.
said no, because he said, the town is an existing customer and I will do my best to work them in, you know, if we decide to go that way. He didn't get back to me
That's right.
with Bergeron to see, I'm sure that he must have someone that does that as well. And if Bergeron, we're just gonna have to wait to give him any answers until we have, cause he was going on the old stuff.
Has he
I think
been in,
he's got it pretty drawn up and he was able to do your 2 feet. They're just trying to put pricing together.
has it, I would assume Mike, has Mike told Bergeron, or anybody told Bergeron that the fire station, building the building at the fire station is not gonna
Yes,
happen?
Mike spoke with him about that, yes.
So he's on hold.
Yes, yes. And there's not much we can do,
Does he have architect skills?
he didn't get,
So big.
he was asking him about that, Mike hasn't
'Cause
gotten
the
back
pump-
to me with
the-
an answer on
The
that.
tanker truck is 40 feet itself. And they're stacking trucks apparatus,
No,
so ambulance, chief's car,
Chief's car can stay
tanker,
outside.
forestry,
Warm beds. Engine 3,
engine 3,
the mini pump.
which is the mini pumper. And so if we put this into an L, we wouldn't be gaining, we wouldn't be shortening anything.
No,
Because if you,
You want your, we're gonna do the board?
no, I was gonna hack, but I don't wanna hack your coffee, so.
So make me copy,
Someone will show me how to do this.
just on top.
well, you could have just fed it through, but you're good.
Either way.
he's gonna get creative now, he's got the,
He didn't wanna do the L,
Who does?
the draftsman at Tobacco.
He just wants to do the L?
I asked him to do it straight like that and then cut it off and do the L, and he didn't think that was a good idea to do.
So
So,
you're saying it's not a good idea to do the L?
that's what he said.
I'm not gonna argue
And
with
I
you.
think I think someone's gonna come back with me the next time in 2 weeks from Taco, so they can explain to you. Because it'll be architectural drawings that he does, they'll be, you know, stamped and all that, so. They'll come back with me to explain it all.
So you didn't see a problem with 140 feet long and all that stuff?
No, God, no. No, they do that, we just did one for package that was way bigger than that. We're doing a 7,000 square foot one for a party company, so it's not, this is,
So like the one at Obashan across the road. I'm not sure what kind of building that is, but that's like 100+ feet, 60 feet wide.
Which building?
The one across from Obashan.
The
across
storage units?
Those are storage units, yeah.
Yeah, but
They have they have the garage space that people.
but the one to the far side, that long one where you
Yeah.
got the little stations there, it works, the contractor stations. It looks like about 100+ feet long. You agree, Chris?
The toy shed.
yeah, that's not a big deal for them. That's not a big building for them.
well, we know we have.
It's still
the one
140
too.
feet. even if you turn,
That's correct.
because the apparatus bays is 60 feet.
you're just moving
Yeah,
this.
60 feet.
Right,
3, 7 3 and 7/8, whatever that is, so you're just.
Is there any benefit to doing the L at this point?
The only my only reason why I brought it up to do the L was so that it wasn't 140 feet long.
Right.
It's, with
still
this
going-
layout, it's still gonna be 140 feet long.
And you get the disadvantage with the snow falling off into this.
so,
Personally, I'd rather just do the straight shot, because
straight
the
shot would
orientation
probably
of
be
the inside of the
cheaper, too.
building
I
is
think
a
approach
lot
with the
easier
trucks will
to
be
Yeah.
easier.
And the orientation of the layout of the inside made a lot more sense with it being, the straight shot in
straight shot, right.
Straight shot from the end or
Yes.
from this way?
From the end,
from the end.
How it's drawn then.
That's drawn.
right here. So there's measurements of the rooms, but where are the bathrooms?
Porta
There.
potties.
The only reason why I
Potties.
ask is hopefully there was consideration put into the fact that if they were all on the westerly side of the building, public access ones, fire department access ones, PD access ones, it's still make it easier for us to utilize
The septic.
the septic that's currently here.
We would assume these two are probably bathrooms, right?
That would be,
Okay.
and that's what I meant by
Yep.
public, but
Yep.
then the PD and the fire department was gonna have bathrooms, and I'm hoping that
That's not.
that's
Yeah, it would
one of,
have to be,
one of
That might-
these.
Here's a
No, there's
bathroom
a
right
couple
here,
doors. Which one?
this one right there. There's a bathroom.
Okay.
So what's,
That's a bathroom? Isn't that?
Hang on.
what's are these?
Punk room, bathroom.
I gotta pull it up.
Middle.
Okay.
I'm looking at it upside down
Okay.
too, so
In
bear.
the meeting room.
So 10 by 13.
I know they
That's a
got to the
bathroom
back, it's
there.
bathrooms.
These two are bathrooms
wait a
here.
minute, I'll look at that.
Do you want me to mark it for you, Leo?
Yeah, I see the bathrooms here.
Yep, and then the middle room over, yeah, that next like hallway over.
But did you guys have a bathroom
Come
too?
on.
Do you have the rooms labeled on there?
They're across from each other.
Yeah, so bathroom,
Yep.
You need
What's
two?
that?
I'm
It's
looking
got
at it
an-
upside down.
It's
That's
got
storage and
a
mechanical,
Bunk room,
Here?
bathroom with the shower,
yeah,
crew office,
storage,
interview room,
Mechanical.
storage closet.
lobby.
How'd you get those?
It was on the same sheet, there were two
And
sheets,
mechanical
one with just
and storage,
measurements
lobby
and one
mechanical
with
Oh, yes.
the
JT
names,
just
Yes,
said that
right.
that's, the bathrooms were across from each other.
And then this is also a bathroom,
Yeah,
Okay,
janitorial closet.
yep.
So I was
Kitchen,
going
day
back and
So
forth,
this is,
Yeah,
yeah,
Between
this,
the
there was two
two.
sheets?
yeah, there were two sheets on that, one has the names of the rooms and
Oh.
stuff.
Hold on.
Wait, he's gonna
that's
print
the one I'm
that.
looking at, I thought that's one, I didn't realize, yeah. See, that's one else.
but it's still, I mean,
But
it
it's
answers
still
my question, that
140.
it puts them all in the general vicinity of each other.
Correct. When we did that for a reason.
Well, one of the original plans had like a bathroom way up here and a bathroom down here and the
Yeah.
public restrooms down here, it's like,
Yeah, we tried to lump all the bathrooms within, as close as proximity as possible to each other.
they do walk around and Leo trying to look for him.
We're gonna have plenty of copies.
I got glasses.
When we cut down the trees down back, we should just send them right to the paper factory and have them milled up just for this office.
We could,
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Huh?
Computers will cut down on your paper.
Public bathrooms, living room. This obviously is the table.
Right.
Storage closet, lobby, interview, storage, the food office, bathroom.
Someone's still gonna need to explain the logic of these to me. This is just a complete waste of money in my opinion,
Oh, that makes more sense.
and space.
Did you get one, Lawrence?
I think
yeah, this space here,
If the ambulance does go out, then they're gonna be responsible for it. the contracting bills. And I think that's the logic behind it,
What do you,
the bunk rooms. And I give us a place to rack out.
Yeah, I'm,
Give me a copy for you.
this is the space I'm.
Office chair.
Right here.
What's that?
Sleeping at work.
What is
I
that?
wasn't at work, I signed off last year, I
Right.
That's the meeting
I
room.
worked for 22 hours straight overnight. And then the next night I
That
called
makes
Brian in
sense.
from home,
I'm like, what? What is there?
I was too tired to drive home.
I forgot about the meeting room. Go
And
ahead,
this is the PD later.
go ahead.
We're,
All right, that
we're
makes sense,
realistically
okay, yeah.
here.
How many guys need 2 bathrooms? Can't share?
Well, if that's up here, we're looking up here, right?
No, I'm looking at the fires, the police and fire.
I didn't draw it. I don't know, that was Brian.
I mean, there's gotta be a fair few of us and one's got a shower.
Yeah,
Okay, we
bathroom has a
go.
shower.
if you need to go to the bathroom while somebody's in the shower, you're not going into the bathroom, especially if it's one of the female members of the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get you the male, female bathroom.
Just asking the question.
And the decon shower is gonna be out
In the garage.
in the garage.
And that'll just be
In
like
the-
a stall
right.
shower, nothing else in
Right.
there.
Who gets the big bunk room?
What'd you say? Who gets the big bunk room?
Yeah, look at your picture.
One's bigger.
Sleep 2, 3 guys in it, or whatever.
Almost 17
And
feet
again,
versus
I
a
believe the
paltry
reason
12.
for the 2 of those was again, female separation, cause you can't have them sharing around.
I understand that, but who gets the big bunk room?
Oh, I don't, probably stack the dudes in there.
There's more men.
I know, I was looking at.
Exhibit A.
Exactly.
No offense, Russ.
Back then, you don't do it.
I wasn't thinking about that. You're,
The fact that you have to duck when you come through the door.
Really?
Like, you're not 16 feet.
You gotta stretch out and get comfortable. Wanna cramp up at night.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Wakefield runs sometimes 2 to a room, depending on their duty shifts.
I don't know.
Think. Cause I think they only have 2 bunk rooms and they have obviously male and female members.
I know the university does.
So what do you have for a room out there in the trailer right now? For, what's the total width and length? The width is what, 24 feet?
Not usable space, but yes,
Yes.
it's 24 feet wide.
And
How
it's
long-
60 feet, so it's about 30 feet.
Yeah,
probably.
we're in like a 30
It's a
probably
60 foot, so
by
it's 30 by 24.
30 by 24.
So-
Half of 30
I'm
feet.
just throwing the questions out.
And
So, because people will be asking that. Patrol room, you got 30 feet by 20 feet. What are you gonna be putting in there? What's that for?
officer desk, a
2 officers, yes.
a
Conference table,
conference table, file cabinets,
coffee machine.
probably, yeah.
That's where they'll probably,
Well, the kitchen and bathroom, I would, day room is where you're gonna be putting your coffee machine, right? No?
That's all the fire department said.
Oh.
We'll have we have lockers in there right now that we all keep extra uniforms in, cause you always want an extra uniform.
Okay.
So we each have our own lockers in the PD right now currently, which those will probably transfer over as well. We have 3 or 4 file cabinets plus a big cabinet that we keep all, okay.
Well, you got 2 closets,
Yeah, well,
so,
obviously we'll be able to put some of that stuff into that storage. We also have gun lockers that we keep all of our ammo secured in that will have to go in one of those spaces. Those are this big, each one of them, so they have
so you'll be
2.
utilizing up the wall spaces for cupboards and stuff like that, portable cupboards.
I mean, it's relatively full in there now, so we'll fill the space.
It would be fuller if it was bigger.
Yeah. Cause like
Fact
right
of the matter
now,
is, it would be,
a lot of,
As big as the space, you're gonna fill
I
it.
mean,
I mean, that's,
and like, we gotta kinda just, that's where we can fit him at this point. Like one of the, like Tucker's desk now, being Tucker's desk, he faces the back of the lockers, just cause that's what makes the most sense, he's just staring at a wall. And there's only probably a 2 foot gap between his desk and where my desk is. And then the other two desks are stacked right on top of each other.
I mean, obviously, I understand the questions, but if you put the thought into it, it's like, why do you need all the space? You don't have that now.
You grow into it.
And
When we're-
then why are we even doing this?
We're growing,
You know, it's,
Well, I know you're growing, but
Yeah.
I just wanna,
yeah, oh, I know, it's, like, we have nowhere to spread out right now, so.
oh, I know you.
Right now, when we have
You're
like a-
tight, I totally agree with
Oh
you.
yeah, like right now when we have a big case, like some of the pieces of paper on my desk, some are on one desk, some are on the other desk, and we gotta spread out and look at them all. It's just hard when the case file is that thick to be
Right.
able to flip through it all at once. And break it apart. Same with evidence, like we got nowhere to do anything with it, so it's just either getting done on the floor or.
and believe it or not, and what I'm about to say is not something that can happen in the fire bays, can't happen in our meeting space. If they're getting ready to say, go execute a search warrant, and they have other agencies here, or there's some sort of ongoing incident that he's worked a day shift and maybe one of the other guys or both the other guys are coming in, and they need to have conference on, the ongoing case, whatever. Not something that can be done in a public space. My very short part-time law enforcement career, there were times when we had to conference multiple agencies, whatever, that, and you're getting prepared to do something.
Our
that would
last
be the
search
space that would
warrant,
happen.
our last search warrant pre-op plan, we had to do it freedom just cause we didn't have the space out back here for everybody.
So I got another question, on meeting room, I see we did the reduction, we moved the lobby from the fire department into the meeting room. Why?
I would say it's probably just the best way it could fit.
Why can't you just move it over where the crew office is?
And do what with the crew office?
I mean, just. What's the crew office for? This room is over here.
Is this outline, is that the 30 by 12, or is this whole thing?
I mean, do we have enough
I don't know if
space,
that's
25 by
I'm trying to figure
42?
it's a Sally port, you said.
For regular voting.
So is that gonna be like fenced, or is it?
Well, we
just-
already determined that doesn't have to happen then. That would happen in
And
the
I
base.
believe this is a hallway.
Yeah, that I kind of, I was trying to.
This
what
space
was.
is this.
This is the exterior wall. I
This,
think
what
this
we're
is
doing
just
right
like
now.
Like the footprint
The
of like a.
footprint
meeting.
of like
Okay.
what the salad
Just meeting.
would
Okay.
look like.
So I'm guessing the door.
When it comes to
would probably
voting,
stop there,
And there
that's-
will
And
be
that
That'll
sort
be
of
in
thing
phase.
would be in the
Right
base.
here. And then
So this would be like fencing or some kind of wall.
some sort
And
of.
that lobby is also the entrance into the training room. There's a door straight through.
And then
I see that.
this will be our access to
Um,
everything else.
I think that's nice.
Do we have a storage area for all the voting stuff and everything else?
Bottom
You
one.
said there's a training room?
Yeah, that's-
Bottom left?
What's that?
Next to the lobby.
So we would have to move all that
That's like
stuff
the day room
when we have a vote into
Plus,
this
if it's a
area?
huge training weekend, you don't.
Right now, we
Yeah,
put it in
'cause
the back
I
of
was
our
gonna say, this
vehicles.
is
I know, but I don't wanna do that
Good,
anymore.
but if it's.
We don't have to.
Departmental training.
We still got a card,
hold it here.
we can't go
I'm
to
just
the
thinking that
police,
it's gonna
how do we
basically
get
take the
there?
place of this room.
Yeah, like if we're gonna host a training, it can be utilized in that space if the town.
I'm just trying to make
I'm
it
just
simplified.
thinking most
Right.
nights, Monday through Friday, this space is.
You see where I'm going
Yeah,
with?
I see where you're going, I see that.
Budget, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it has to
We-
come over
Really,
this
departmental
way,
trainings
is
will
there
be
someplace
here,
here?
and I mean, we can
Do you
hold it
just
up.
go?
Yeah, I mean,
We don't-
That'll be
that
big
stuff
enough
could probably go in the mechanical room as well.
And then, like if we were to host a training, it would be,
Yeah.
8 to 4.
Up here?
And we could, in the apparatus bay area, we could still do the mezzanine thing too, on top of those, on top of the mechanical room and the gear room. We could do an open mezzanine for storage too,
Okay,
stuff like that could go up there.
yeah, I'm just looking at some, from hauling the stuff, you
Yeah,
know.
hauling it,
absolutely.
yeah.
I don't wanna, load up in a truck and just drive around, and bring it over
Right.
here.
Right.
Cause we can't go through the police department.
I mean, if it was in the meeting space, it would have to go outside. the path of least resistance would be outside. We would have to, but that would be the path of least resistance.
Well, if you got enough volunteers to do it, huh?
They're there during the day, dude. Many hands make the light work.
And not to mention the fact that currently that stuff is stored in a pod over there, isn't it?
It's in the Connex.
To know the
Okay.
mechanics, I moved it over there.
Yeah, when we get done with the voting, we put it in there.
From here.
Yeah.
No, from
From the,
school,
The school,
when we get done with the school voting.
the last.
Right, but wasn't, I thought that was, we had a pod at the school that was,
Shelter stuff.
the shelter stuff was in there.
However, they're taking that back, so we gotta empty that.
The school's taking that back?
No.
The pod company, my box.
oh,
So you gotta find room for that? Station one?
For now, yeah, we'll probably look at buying a small Connex to put there, cause obviously having it there is the ideal,
Gonna look at buying one?
probably.
And the other thing is, so we own one. They'll
If
have,
this does come to fruition, that Connex box is going to be vacant.
Yeah, but what do you do in term right now? We need something now.
Yeah.
no, I was meaning for, we could set that right there
Oh, the
oh,
existing,
for the,
and put our
right,
voting stuff in it.
it's an option. I agree.
And then we just have to worry about tables and chairs and whatever else and storage and
There's
then.
plenty of room in there. Cause that
Then
voting.
Then we could get,
That would all
cause
fit in.
like right now, there's extra voting booths in that shed right there. There's a stack of them. It would be nice if those weren't in there.
right,
Oh, we got room in the box back
Oh, it
there.
didn't
Right.
take up any room. I mean, that voting stuff was just a small section of it.
Yeah,
There's,
we can always move it in there.
there's still storage space upstairs at station one as well.
I am not lugging those boxes. Thank you very much, but they are,
There's room in the Connex if we need
Yeah, we
it.
can move it in.
they're 6 feet long. They're either 6 or 7 feet
The one over
long.
here?
Yeah, the gray metal boxes, they look like little
Yeah.
old military gun cases, whatever. There's 4 or 5 of them in there.
Wow.
That have the big voting booths, whatever.
Yep.
I don't know when and why we purchased all those. It's like, we didn't even use those for the presidential election. I don't think we had to strike off and use all those.
But we wanna keep them though.
Oh, yeah,
oh, yeah,
what?
you
Do we
don't,
wanna keep them?
Oh, yeah, but I just don't know why they got purchased to begin with.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's,
I don't know,
one take, or, no, I didn't say nothing.
guess we're on live.
I have my comments.
Okay, does anyone have any other
If
comments?
you put the L on, you could cut 20 feet off of that. Turn the fire department around so it would face some storage sheds. And you come out 20 feet, and you got 20 feet on the side of that, you put that 20 feet in the back. And you got 20 feet.
That's it with the Sally Port too?
yes.
Yeah. Well, you got 20 feet there, so if you come out 20 feet, that 20 feet you got on there now, put it in the back. Cause if you don't, the long building's only gonna go to the, what's it got, 70 feet there, then you gotta go up. I don't know what the eve height is on the long building, but if we talked about 10 or 12 feet, well, that's, the doors in that fire department's gotta be 16 feet high. So you gotta go up anyway. The whole building's not gonna be the same height, right?
Should be, cost effective, to be the same.
Well, how tall is the doors now?
12, aren't they? Or no,
I
I
think they're
think they're
14, yeah.
14, yeah.
14 foot was the plan.
Are you planning on doing 14 still?
14 feet?
Well, the ones at the station now,
Yeah.
those ain't 14, those
No,
are
I thought those were like 12-ish.
11, 12,
The existing doors are 10 foot.
yeah,
I
10.
thought we were talking about the new
The new
doors.
doors are 14.
New doors are 14.
The old ones are like 10, maybe 11 at the most.
14 will definitely cover us, cause I don't think you're gonna change the maximum vehicle height anytime
No.
soon, so.
They're only gonna get
Right.
bigger.
Whatever the eve height is, you gotta go up to get to 16 feet.
Right.
So what you're saying is it's 16 feet across all the offices, do we need that?
Yeah, you don't need that, you're only gonna have, say, 10 feet for the long building, till you get to the,
I wish Mike was here, cause this is a good conversation for him to weigh in on, but he had talked in the past about that dead space above being good because all the mechanicals, the
Yeah, but you
gas
got-
furnace and all that stuff.
You got a lot of room
there,
there
but
for,
yeah, it might be too much, I don't know, that's not my area.
and the building, the doors of the fire station should face the storage. They shouldn't face out there in the woods, they ain't ever gonna see sunlight.
Well, they won't see the sunlight facing that way,
Why won't they?
cause that sun comes up in the
Sun
east.
come up.
Well, it comes up in the east, but that's not that way, it comes up over there,
Yes.
right over top of the mountain.
They'll have sunlight until about, well, look at it there right now, you know?
Oh, it's pretty sunny out back there during the day.
It's not sunny out there at night,
No.
sorry.
But it's pretty direct sun out there pretty much all day, cause I try to park right next to the building and keep the dog in the shade in the car.
so,
And it's even with all the trees there.
I'm trying to understand Lawrence's, you're saying flip it, have the vehicles come in from the east side.
They do it again. Whoa.
But how do you reduce 20 feet?
Well, you've got,
You
you've
go
got
up,
20 feet in the,
So,
Yeah, this is 20 feet from here to here, right?
okay,
So if you take this and turn it,
Yeah.
right, and go out 20, you put that 20 back here.
so you're not gonna, you keep it at
Because you
60
gotta
feet?
go up, this from here up,
Right.
you gotta go up to 16-foot ceiling. This only got 10-foot ceiling.
Right,
So if you take this back to here, no, you're gonna cut 20 feet off, so it'd be in here. Okay? But all you're doing is going out here 20, this goes out 20,
Drops,
right?
so it's dead space.
oh, so you're putting it out to it,
Yeah,
okay, I understand what you're saying now.
and then put these here, back here.
I see what you're saying now, I couldn't see this, I thought you were just gonna flip it this way, I started like, where are you getting the 20 feet?
Yeah, you still gotta come up the square footage for that, but
Right,
the doors would be over here, not
Right.
out here in the
Right.
woods.
well, what's the cost
That'll be.
difference on that?
I know
Well,
they're
you're
trying
gonna
to
gotta
talk
go up
about
where you
having
want.
like a
Anyway.
wet wall, but
Yeah,
you can't,
10 foot
either.
to
Will this all still work with how the
16
proposed
feet,
septic?
14 feet,
Yeah, it's all good.
16, you have to go
Oh, so
16
just
feet
angle everything over?
Yep, cause the
Right.
septic's over here.
Okay,
So it'll all be
Foot
pretty much.
ceilings.
for
That's the only
14-foot doors.
Difference.
Right,
I'm just,
But
yeah, you gotta roll up,
you will need the plumbing anyways,
Right.
so it's.
you know, so
I
you
just,
gotta
and
have it
Mike
leak
was trying to
for.
answer with the elevation, I don't know what kind
Lisa,
of pitch, what kind of.
can they make
distance that turns into it for
a
us.
building,
Two different heights,
2 different
down
heights,
so far and then step up.
Yes.
they can do that?
Yeah, if you go on the PACO website and go on the commercial portion of it, you're gonna see, I mean, this is a very small building for us. It's actually, it's a small building for us, so, they can do just about anything you want them to do.
So you could do it like 140 feet, but first, whatever,
The first 100 feet, say at 10 feet high with a roof like that, and then the last,
then have a 4-foot jump.
yep.
And wall jump up with the
Yep,
trusses up higher.
yes, absolutely you can do that.
Where did I see that?
And that would make, I mean, it's kinda similar to what Wakefield's looks like,
Yeah,
more or
You can
less.
definitely do that.
the only advantage is, I mean, you're coming in from the east side versus the back side.
Right,
So as this is right now, it's 140 feet,
Correct.
okay?
right,
So if you take this
Go that way,
and you go this way and you move that 20 feet this way, and all of this stuff that you're taking out,
Not for nothing, but maybe something to consider.
The stuff
is
you're taking
if you
out comes in
kept it
here.
16 feet the whole way across and capped the first floor so you're not heating it. And put it so that you had some trusses across there if we ever started to outgrow that building, you could put some of the offices up the top
Or storage.
or storage and make some space down below so the building could last us maybe a little while longer.
See if
You know, block it up so you're not heating it,
Right,
but it would be.
This stuff right here would have to be
Eventually.
reworked, but
Instead of having to build a whole nother
Right.
building.
that theoretically,
Well, you have to come way up to here with this.
But they
no,
can
you
do
wouldn't have to come
the
up to
10
here,
and then the top.
and then the top.
Yeah.
cause you're making an L,
I think Ethan will come next time and he's a
and then
civil
the
instructor.
stuff that you're taking away under here
He'll be able to speak to all
That
of that,
completes this.
for you
I
guys,
gotcha.
you know.
So
Right.
this becomes 60 feet shorter. That's, these things right here come in this space and finalize that L.
Yeah. Interesting. So from a cost standpoint on an L versus a straight,
Straight's cheaper. A lot.
Cause then we're gonna get into the valleys and all that
Right.
stuff.
I mean, I can have him price it out both ways and somebody.
And I mean, even if, you know, and that's,
20% cheaper, I would assume.
Yeah,
and if we, you know, even if we went with the, say we went with the Leicester building, it would be cheaper for a straight building.
for straight, yeah.
It's
Cheaper and easier.
And I would say going this size of metal building, any sort of metal building is probably gonna be the more cost effective way to do it.
I mean, I don't have a problem with steps,
'Cause that's a lot of money.
but you also had the option, you know, down the road.
Yeah,
But that, the Leicester building that we priced for the apparatus space before,
Right,
that had 12-foot doors, 14-foot walls with the garage door that, you know, there was two options, one that
one that.
spools up
yeah,
on itself, or you know, it's a low profile
Right,
system, whatever. And you still have a truss system, so you still have cold air for, you know, cause it had a, you know, but the ceiling height was at 14 or 16 feet, so.
So you're just putting the pumper, I mean, one of the main trucks in there, in the middle bay.
The big bay is the tanker and the little truck.
Okay, and the one on this towards the back,
Is the ambulance and the
And the
chief's vehicle.
car.
so really at 14 you don't need. And the Sally
We could get away
Port,
with
Sally
14
Port, you don't
doors.
need 14-foot either.
Definitely not on the Sallyport, I mean, we could get away with 12-foot doors.
If you
I
put in
just-
a box truck for
Trucks
some
getting
reason,
bigger.
you're gonna need a.
Yeah, I know, I don't wanna,
yeah, what's the
Well,
point
it's a
in that, you're better off.
Yeah.
15-foot door, and that's.
but I could,
That's
That
way
is
too
very,
big.
very infrequent, at
13
that
feet
point,
for
we
the
probably
highway.
need some problems,
Yeah,
because
you
of
can't
the
get any
size of
bigger.
it,
And they're not gonna change that.
or whatever.
so the intern, you could put a two
Right.
14-foot doors, but you still can
Don't
put
make
your
sense
ambulance
for
and everything else in there, you don't have to worry about the truss.
It doesn't make,
12-foot high enough.
it doesn't make sense to,
No,
so they should be 14-foot doors?
13-foot high, yeah.
Cause you can't get any higher than that, that's the highway height.
Gives you at least 6 inches.
And like, cause right now, your trucks have to be accustomed to height.
Custom height, yeah,
That adds like 30 to 40 grand for the truck.
Yep.
Just right off the top.
And I think because of wire heights, they're extremely unlikely they're gonna raise the legal height of trucks to any taller than 13.6.
Exactly. And I wouldn't wanna do one door smaller than the other, because then you're handicapped on what you
No.
can put
Yeah,
where.
what if you decide at some point, ambulance goes away and we need a fire truck?
Something else goes there, yeah, exactly, you're handicapped.
Alright,
yeah, no,
I just
that's,
throwing the questions
Yeah,
out.
no,
You know, we may get lucky and run into the situation like Wakefield just did with their new truck they're getting. What, was it a demo or something? They got it for what, half of the cost of what a
Yeah.
normal truck is,
Really?
in a brand new truck.
and that's the benefit to not being height restricted, is you can get those demos, you can
Right.
get, you know,
It's like an
new
off,
stuff.
it's an off the shelf.
Wakefield's just getting a new truck for like 750,000.
Yeah, it's
They
like,
got a grant for 250 of it, but the quotes they were getting for the exact same truck for like 1.5 million.
Wow.
And they just got it cause it was a demo, so they got half off. So, then you're not restricted as far as what you can go for in
Right.
situations like that.
Okay. Just throwing the questions. So the Sally Port, what size door?
I would say just the standard, you know,
Probably a 10-footer.
probably a 10-foot door, like a normal garage door.
That's not a normal.
Some things that you have to.
yeah, what if there are bigger trucks?
That's so, our normal dealings would be with passenger cars.
Gonna say, if you could fit a large pickup,
Yeah, if we can fit like a full-size, like 8-foot bed crew cab truck, I'm happy. If we start getting into commercial motor vehicles,
I wouldn't go with a standard door.
if it starts coming into commercial motor vehicles, you're gonna bring in an entire another entity too. You're gonna have the commercial motor carrier unit that also would come in.
Ship it
And,
to
you know,
Right.
Depending on the
company, let him,
circumstances, it's gonna probably end up going to a tow yard somewhere and state
Right.
police.
let him
The
stock it.
commercial motor carrier unit would come in anyway.
The 10-foot door.
Yeah, whatever, yeah, about a 10
I'm just thinking a jacked up pickup truck with a cap on it, how tall are they? They gotta be pretty up there.
they wouldn't be any higher, I think, than probably
6.5.
10.6 at the
Let
most.
the air out of the tires drive it in.
You're not gonna get any taller than 10 foot,
No.
not on a
Commercial.
resident,
Yeah,
residential.
I was afraid it's leaning towards an 8-foot door, I would say no. It's
Yeah,
probably a
10-foot
little
door.
I mean, ours at the station are 10 foot now.
Yeah, that's
10 by 10.
fine.
So,
That's a nice sized door.
yeah, and I mean, car one with the mirrors, even going into that 10 foot wide door,
It's close.
it's tight on the mirrors, so you definitely wouldn't wanna go smaller than that.
No, yeah, I wouldn't wanna plan for commercial motor vehicles, just only because then you're opening it to so many different variables that it may not end up going here.
Right, right.
So
Okay,
in the lobby, that's gonna be the access for the police department and the fire department.
For the general public.
Correct. And there's a service window going into the crew office,
I see that.
so like when the secretary's in the office, that's where they would be to handle the general public and stuff like
And
that.
like,
okay,
And if the secretary's not there, the fire crew will be in that office as well too.
and if there's nobody in there and there's somebody in the PD, my plan would be to put in just like a
Call box kind of deal.
just a buzzer.
right,
It's like,
So where's your door to lock to have no access to police
How do
department?
you get into the door?
The individual rooms, the doors will be secured on the PD side. So the patrol room will have a door that you have to like swipe a badge or whatever to get in.
And
Chief's
the,
office.
okay,
correct.
Oh, it's that.
and you guys don't have that.
No, like, I mean, my office might have it, but the rest of those areas are open.
right,
And you know, we could get just like a standard one of those little doorbell things just to ring inside the building, so somebody's across the thing and someone comes in and the lobby's open, they just ring it. Like that's what the town of Wakefield has, they have just an old school bell hooked up to like a doorbell, so you just press it and it rings the bell.
so someone knows that
Somebody knows
someone's there,
someone's there.
right,
Yeah, you can do them that ring all the phones or, yeah,
Right.
there's all kinds of options.
I just wonder with the intercom.
So, one more question, storage mechanical on the bottom left,
Yep.
mechanical, what's gonna be in there? Mechanical,
Maybe a mop sink for the
Cleaning service.
meeting room, but
that's a big room,
well, they could extend the lobby a little
By
bit,
16.
cause I would assume the hot water tanks, whatever they utilize, could be up towards the other end, the other side of the building.
yeah, I would assume, but I wouldn't.
Are you saying storage
Yeah, no.
mechanical?
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm thinking that like the chairs for the meeting room and
That's
stuff
with
like
the
that.
chairs,
Table,
Yeah.
tables, you know, the stuff that's in our bathroom here, the racks, the chairs.
Okay, so more, it's gonna be
More
90
storage, but I think the
90%.
mechanical would be like a mop sink, just to be able to fill a mop bucket. But,
I didn't realize mop sinks was mechanical. Sorry,
Well, if you go in our mechanical room right here, there's a mop sink in there.
I know,
Yep, most mechanical rooms have mop sinks in them,
Yeah, okay,
because that's where your cleaning companies and stuff
Right.
like that go and.
they have access to, mhm. Any other observations or questions from anybody? Are you satisfied?
oh, I'm never satisfied.
I will fix all that.
It'd be interesting to see what the pricing comes in at.
It's part of my history of working, so.
So at what point in time do we,
Are we looking next week to have something?
no, what time do we vote?
Yep.
Is,
It
We
might be
have to,
by
we have
Friday,
to,
it might be by Friday you have it, but it could be for sure by Tuesday.
To the vote?
do you wanna have
as
another
a,
meeting?
and I mentioned this at the last meeting, I think as a group, we get a plan that we,
and that we want.
it doesn't, I mean, that the majority says this is what this is it. That's what we're
Correct.
going for, that's what we're getting pricing on, that's what we're supporting, and then we can start having public informational meetings.
I agree. But that has to be done soon.
What is the rush?
Pretty soon.
What is,
And I'm
what,
playing the devil's advocate. So I feel like we're running headlong, like we have some date we have to meet, and I understand for
We
bonding
do.
purposes.
We have to have a
We do.
bond.
But if we're not prepared,
You
we
gotta get
don't
a
have to
bond.
do
I
this
think-
this year. I'm not saying kick the can down the road, but we're not like chained to, we're not being evicted from the police station. Buildings aren't gonna fall down.
Well, we're coming there.
But don't we need to get bond, like, stuff lined up for?
That's November, so
And I would think that, you know, you're gonna put all that stuff together, I would think that we would be looking into some grants, because there's money out there for us to make sure that we have all this stuff for the fire and police, and,
Yeah, I do have the grant guy on that.
yeah, and we may
I was
find
gonna
out that a
say,
lot of
have
this
him
is
look at
paid
that
for.
rural tribal,
I have him on it.
okay,
Yeah,
But I
that's
would,
coming open here very quickly.
I would understand what you're saying, Chris, but we have to come down to an agreement, sort of like I agree with Chris here. We have to all agree to say we're going this route. You know, we're not gonna jump over, okay.
no,
we're
but
gonna-
I don't wanna just like rush down a path of, well,
No,
I'm
what
not saying that we're not doing a good job, that's not what I'm
No,
trying to
I'm
say.
not- I
I'm
didn't
just
say
saying
we're
if
not-
not happy with what we have 100%, just to commit to, oh, we're gonna go in front of the town and request $1.5 million, and then we
No,
find out, eh.
no, what I'm looking at it, we'll get the plans next week.
Right.
We look at it.
Yep.
If we all agree with it,
right, we get, we
Right.
get what plans from,
well, at least we'll have a draft, what we're looking at.
right, what we're looking at as we're designing it, but that may, but.
That might change. Go ahead.
Right, and I don't want that to happen anymore, I'm sick and tired of that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't get a price, like, I wanna get a price from Josh
I agree.
and Lester Building,
You can, it's a week.
and it's just a matter of time before they say, hey, you know, I'm not charging you to sit down at that computer to give you a you know, a plan and an estimate, but I'm not gonna do that 72 times for, you know, 11 different designs.
I agree with you. I'm
Right.
not,
And so that's part of the time too, is actually getting pricing on
Right.
this stuff, and people,
I think you're missing the point that I'm trying to.
I'm not missing the point, you can vote no,
Okay.
that's why I said,
I'm just
before you
not
take a
gonna rush
vote.
headlong down, I have a lot of concerns on this. I wanna know why we're building in for ambulances, which is not a core service we provide. We're gonna commit how many hundreds of square feet for something that we're not required to provide? Because we wanna have are we building an empire here? Do we envision having a full-time paid 24/7 fire department in a town of 1,800 people? It doesn't exist anywhere in the country.
I can talk on that one. I work for Action over in Ospey.
Yep,
We have 3 trucks in the valley, one in
Yep.
Tamworth, 2 in Ospey.
yep,
The last 3 weeks, we have been at level 0. I work Thursday, Friday. Both days, we've been at level 0 at least 4 times.
Mhm.
Which means, if there's a medical call, the contracted company doesn't have a truck available. We're busy, we're going to Conway, we're busy with calls. That's where Effingham's ambulances, Center's ambulance, Tamworth, you call Wakefield Mutual Aid, Wolfboro Mutual Aid. Everybody says call mutual aid. The mutual aid towns get tired of it real quick when you start leaning on them for ambulances.
And they're busy too with their own
And they're,
towns.
and they're out straight
this is
too.
gonna sound mean-spirited, so bear with me. We are not legally required to provide that service.
We aren't required to provide a fire department or a
We
police
are
department.
required, we are both. We're required to provide police and fire service
yeah, but per ours.
by RSA.
Regardless what that looks like, but
So you're contracted with a company, I don't know what the legal aspect is, you're contracted, I've been at this a long time, if you're contracted with a company and they're busy servicing the contracted towns, we can get called to Wakefield Mutual Aid with Action too, they've done that, and you know.
I think we're all getting blinded by the point of looking at it as right now, too. You know, this isn't just a now building, this is a,
I'm not saying that it's not.
and I'm not
So-
disagreeing with you, but
But we're
I'm
not
not-
gonna be a town of 5,000 50 years from
I'm
now.
not a fortune teller.
How do you know?
We don't know that.
Effingham was in the top.
You know, all that
percentage of
conservation land on
property.
25 could get sold tomorrow,
How do you know we're not?
you know?
Cause in
I'd
the-
be willing to bet money on it.
I think we.
Are you aware,
Were we-
hold on a second, are you aware that our population was greater at the turn of the 1800s
Mhm.
than it is right now?
I am.
And why is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess industry moved away or
No,
mechanization.
why is it that we had those schools? that amount of people,
Back
cause
when,
we have the school,
oh.
which
right,
is now our
right,
town hall library.
Right,
The Masonic law, the Masonic temple, whatever, and yes, the train stopped coming, you know, cause everybody relied on the train and
A lot of the
stuff and
farmers
stuff like that.
moved out west.
But somebody that has lived here, we are a bedroom community, we're always going to be a
oh, yeah,
bedroom.
of course, we don't have any industry.
We're always going to be a bedroom community, and every single year, the industry and the commercial property and the commercial growth on the Route 16 corridor continue to grow. And as long as that continues to happen, I'm not saying it's gonna be 5,000, but I mean, even if it's only 2,000, we still have to provide a service to our taxpayers.
Sure.
To get them to the hospital if they're sick
I mean, in 3 years, we've
or
got
injured.
70.
What?
We don't have to provide.
I didn't say we had,
I mean,
I didn't say legally we're obligated,
Right,
but if you wanna put your neck on the chopping block and you wanna stand up at town meeting and say, you know what? Nah, we don't need to do that, you guys can, you drive yourself if you're sick.
I think the discussion about cutting services is separate from this building, and like you said, that's something that needs to come up at town meeting and be voted on by the majority.
So I think the next step is really just to,
Okay, moving forward, I think, so let's see the plans next week. And if this, like Chris said, this one, we have to set our goals going forward. We can't be jumping here, jumping there, all that stuff, so.
Cause this is probably Paco's last time drawing a plan for.
exactly.
Right, so we move
exactly.
forward, we're gonna
It
let
takes
her
a
do
lot
it
of
too.
It does, it does.
And
And resources.
town meeting will decide.
Yep.
I mean, the voters will decide, if they want an ambulance, they don't want it, or they say, no, we
It's
don't
not
want it.
just, it's, we're not voting on an ambulance.
I understand that, but
Voting on
it's the
space.
building, the space. It'll be their call. Unless we have to present it something.
Wasn't it that Effingham was like one of the top 3 growth
Yes, it is.
Yes.
companies
yeah.
in,
Carroll County was the top growth county in
and
New Hampshire.
Effingham's
And
number
Effingham was
3 in
the
the
top of the
state
correct.
on growth.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean, we're up almost 100 people in 3 years. It's
more than that.
It's more than that, but just based on the stats that we have.
183 in the last 3 years.
Okay, there we go, almost 200.
And
And I can tell you personally, my department's feeling it.
Regardless of population, exactly, the call volume,
It's gone up.
whether the population grows or not, the call volume is going up.
I can tell you, we're feeling it significantly. It doesn't feel like it's the, beginning of May right now. It feels
And so-
like we're in the heart of
Exactly.
July.
And what we're investing in is a space for an ambulance. We might never have to worry about it down the road, we don't know.
right.
But and the other thing is, again, we already have one,
Right, I understand,
we have it. So you gotta put a house in it, put it in a house, sorry, I said that backwards. And if we have duty coverage, so is the issue just the square footage to allow for ambulance coverage? Because that's what
It's
you
just the
said.
square footage, it's more just, I think the building's bigger than it needs to be for what we.
Square footage
Yes.
for the ambulance?
No, just square footage in general, I'm trying to find a way to make this building potentially smaller. 'Cause
So it's
I'm
not-
afraid it's gonna cost too much as is.
So it also includes the apparatus space, the other apparatus, the fire apparatus as well.
A little bit, yes. So what do we, like Station 2, what are we using that for?
that's for the other,
There'll still
The
be a bumper
other-
down there and the forestry
yeah, the
truck will be
other
down there, as
buildings.
well as the UTV trailer and the boat trailer.
okay, then I'll be devil's advocate, how many times did you use your forest truck last year? Twice?
Yeah, a handful, which is why it's down there. And the mini pumper will be up here with
Alright.
a complement of forestry tools.
I know, it's a expensive,
We can have
it's
it all.
expensive, real estate to put a truck that we use twice a year. Follow what I'm trying to say?
Are you proposing getting rid of Station 2, is that?
No, I
the
was
path?
proposing to get rid of the damn truck and get a smaller one,
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a goal, but,
cause we don't need a big truck like that.
yeah, no, that is a goal, we've talked about that before, definitely.
But it's a separate topic, it should be
yes, that
discussed.
is separate topic. So, because we are on a time constraint, should we meet again before 2 weeks if the plans are available?
I would,
I'm just thinking
Next,
a little bit quicker if we could.
I can't wrap my head, I still can't wrap my head around why we're asking her to, and her company, their company, to give us plans on a floor plan that we haven't solidified that that is what we're moving forward with. That is his frustration, why one of the members just left, is because we are no further along now than we have been. We need to,
So can we let's call for a vote for it.
I don't think we're ready for that. I think we need to have more conversations. I think Mike should be here. Mike hasn't been here for 2 weeks. Maybe this, and it's no mystery. I mean, I've had the conversation with the chief that, in the interest of getting something that we desperately need, could we utilize what we currently have, maybe make some changes to that fire station and shorten this building and make that less square footage and focus on the space here being the PD and the land use boards. Which the land use boards would come in here, so the meeting space would go out there, but it's still the same goal, and then do something more with the fire department. I said that a couple meetings ago.
I mean, when we started this project a couple years ago, that was always our intention is,
Yes, and I'm sorry that I keep coming back to that, but I don't know why we would, and you just said it, I mean, it may be the last set of plans, well, if we want it to be the last set of plans without it costing us something, let's send them what we all agree, this is it, this is what we're going with.
He's already pretty through that. They're just getting pricing together.
So it's,
have a meeting next Tuesday. Mike should be here.
Is a room available?
But she's not sure that, the pricing.
Can we,
The pricing will be done, I just don't know that I'll be able to be here.
can we switch it to a different day of the week, cause I'm gone Monday to Friday. Obviously, if it's, not Monday to Friday, I'm sorry, Monday to Wednesday for my
Oh,
training.
that's right, you're in training.
Brian can obviously be here, but he's torn on his days off on childcare.
Oh, so
So if
you're,
we were to push it to a Thursday, if everybody's good with that, I can be here.
I don't know what this room's used
Time
for.
Thursday is
yeah.
planning board here,
What time are they? 6?
6:30.
He can't be here Thursday,
Yeah,
unless
I have kids on Thursdays.
How about Wednesday?
I could do Wednesday.
I can do one.
I don't know if Brian can do Wednesday. What's today, Tuesday?
Today's
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so we're open pretty much except for, the 21st. Planning board.
I have a
Right.
grandchild that's expected any moment now, so I don't know that I'll be available.
Can't predict that.
Can't predict that, but
no, first one, right? That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Unless we do Monday.
So we're pretty much open next week, except for Thursday night.
Unless we do Monday. Cause I know
But you said you're gonna be
Brian
away.
has childcare Monday, cause Lauren's off.
Are you away Monday then?
I'm away, but Brian can be here. I trust him fully. He's the one that sat down and did these plans.
I'm good.
Well, Monday is good, but I don't know if it'll be good
I don't know
for,
if it'll be.
if it'll be ready.
Or Mike,
Oh my,
or
yeah.
Lawrence.
How about we send out an email?
What if we just stick it to the next Tuesday, in 2 weeks, Tuesday? I mean, let's just leave it that way, you all get in our schedule, I'll email everything out to everybody, so everybody can have a good look at it, look through it, and then we'll come the next Tuesday and make, I can hear that Tuesday, Tyler?
The following, yeah.
26th.
I'm only away Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have to go to Massachusetts for my K-9 certification.
Just stick it to the we're not gonna accomplish anything in a week,
Okay,
a week.
Okay,
Good.
what do you think?
I agree 100%.
Okay,
We're not gonna, I mean, that's,
all right, so then we'll just keep it at the 26th, and if you get anything, just send it out to everybody.
I'm gonna email it to that group email, so everybody
Right,
can.
everyone
he had a
will have
medical,
it.
for those that weren't here, he had a medical emergency, so. Yeah, he's just gonna be
He cut his,
shy.
cut a couple of his fingers,
Yeah,
Who did, Mike?
Mike, yeah. He called today.
today.
He called me, he said, listen, I'm on my way to the hospital, I don't think I'm gonna make the meeting. I said, what did you do? He goes, I cut my fingers. He goes, I cut my finger. So, I said, don't worry.
It's not a HIPAA violation, he told her.
Yeah. And
No.
here it was last week. I went looking for him.
That's right. And well, last week he was working on
His
the road.
fingers?
No, I found him driving down
No,
the
he
road.
was working on the
He was working
road.
on Townhouse Road.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Townhouse
know.
I
Road,
followed
yeah.
him from, he was just getting in his truck.
Okay.
He messaged somebody,
Let's get
but she
off so I
forgot her
can tell
phone.
you.
Yeah, he told me that. And then she texted me right after.
Okay, so I will accept the motion to adjourn and entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Okay, anyone second? Is that Tyler?
Yes.
What time is it? 7:08.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.